right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 61 of the West Coast POPCast. We are doing a pre-show here for NXT Takeover, so we'll have you out in time to catch the show. Don't worry about that. My name is Zach, and I'm joined by two independent wrestlers in training. One of them is so good at flips, American Ninja Warrior. He is the final boss. It's debatable who the ultimate gamer is on this channel, but I know he's one of them. Knock, how you doing?
Well, damn, man, that's a way to put me over. Shout out to Zach. I really appreciate it, man. It's been a tough week. I've seen people straight ripping me off all over wrestling. Calling out you, Mir. I'm calling out you, Mako Sakamura. Congratulations on your title wins, but you are not the final boss in the wrestling industry. That's me.
All right. The other guy, our Infinity Champion. We do predictions here on every pay-per-view, or we try to. He is our champion right now, the Infinity Champ, the man who has promos galore that could crush most of the main roster right now. He is so good at what he does. He puts most of this stuff together for you to see on the channel. Champion, Eric, how you doing?
Not as good as you, putting everyone over today. You were real good mood today. Before we get started, I do want to apologize to everyone missing the Xbox stream but we will cover E3 stuff tomorrow, hopefully. But sorry about today.
It's fine. We got 2 more days of E3 to cover. Hopefully E3 remembers that they have E3 going on. Yeah, not a whole lot going on, but it has been fun. So check back with us tomorrow and Tuesday, of course. We got more coming for you. We might be doing some more gaming this week, but who knows. So let's get into it today. We are going to do some predictions for In Your House. We are going to do that. We want you to do some predictions too, so hit us up in the chat so you think you're going to win these matches. We have some trivia for you, and we're going to discuss Mickie James and Empower on NWA and what we think that's going to entail. It's a kind of the big thing that went down this week. And of course, we're going to end it all before Takeover In Your House starts up with promo school. So let's get into a very quick recap. None of us watched Raw, so fuck that show. If you want to see a reaction I did to the Lily thing, you can find that. It's like 7 minutes long on our channel here. Otherwise, Raw, nah, don't need to talk about that. We're not going to talk about NXT unless there's something you guys want to bring up because we got the pay-per-view we're going to cover.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was a good show.
Let's move on then. What do you guys want to do first, SmackDown or AEW?
Let's talk about the AEW. Let's get through with that real quick. And
Okay.
the debut of Brock Anderson. Man, they set me up with that one, man. They had me going. Shout out to WrestleManiac UK because he thought the same. What a stuff, man.
Yeah, they kind of got me on there too. Was he on Dark Elevation at all?
No, not that I've seen, but he's been in the crowd. I think we've seen him before.
Okay. I don't think he's seen a camera before. He seemed a little shy, but that's okay. He'll get there.
Yeah, he looks like how his dad used to look back in the day when he came up with those type of, the shorts and the collar shirt and whatnot.
I think Arn kept him for the hand-me-downs. What do you think about Brock, Eric?
I'm actually excited to see what he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's a good signee. Hopefully he does a good job. But real quick, before we continue talking about AEW, if you're watching along, YouTube is telling me that the stream is not going smoothly. So let me know if you guys watching are having any issues.
They must be on my internet. That's another thing too. Play along. How long you think it'll be until my internet goes down?
Yeah, it's been a continuing thing at the beginning of the podcast. Zach gets sniped out of it.
Yep. So yeah, it's there's that. What do you think about Angelico versus Christian? That do anything for you?
I really enjoyed that match. I think Angelico should be used more. He's really technical. And they always put him over very well in commentary.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a good match.
Yeah,
I dig it.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk Pinnacle and Inner Circle. Knock, you really like this segment.
I thoroughly enjoyed this, man. It was great. They destroyed that limo. All they were missing was pyro, and I've been over the moon. But I thought the Pinnacle delivered in their in-ring promos, some really good stuff. And then what the Inner Circle did at the end was some great stuff. So I'm excited to see where they go after this. And then Wardlow, and Jake Hager have that match next week, so it's pretty excited to get about.
Okay. Yeah, it was I don't know, maybe I've just seen too many destructions of automobiles in my day, especially the Attitude Era. But yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I just can't get past like JR trying to put over the Inner Circle when like just a few weeks
Yeah.
ago they were villains. This doesn't work at all for me. They shouldn't be good guys. They should just be the Inner Circle.
Yeah, I get you with that. I'm just glad that this segment worked well. Like, sometimes they have like some issues with some of these segments going properly, but it seemed like it was smooth.
Yeah. Eric, any thoughts on the factions?
I'm still exactly where I was day one. I don't care for the Inner Circle, and I'm not sold on Pinnacle yet, even though I really want to be. So they've yet to win me over.
Yeah.
I want to be.
I agree.
I guess I'm the only Inner Circle fan here.
Anything else you guys want to touch on Dynamite?
Yeah, there was some big stuff here. TNT champion got his win, took out Evil Uno in a pretty good match. They built the match up pretty well during Dynamite.
Yeah.
Team Taz is exploding. We're gonna have Ricky Starks and Brian Cage when Stark gets healthy, but he slapped the shit out of Brian Cage. What was the women's match this week?
Nyla Rose and Layla Hirsch.
Oh yeah, Nyla Rose. Layla Hirsch is gonna be really good one of these days, man. She's already over with the crowd, so that was a nice showing from her.
Yeah.
I
I think
think it's the main thing for me.
I think her dark days should be done. She should just be on Dynamite from now on.
I'll keep her on Dark for a little longer.
Okay.
Yeah, more time on Dynamite for sure, because she's over with the crowd already. She's legit.
So that's one thing, like with this episode, I can't really say anyone was over with the crowd because the crowd was AEW talent or dark talent and dark elevation talent, and they're told what to say and how to cheer. You can see them all start the chants at the same time. So I don't know. I think Layla Hirsch is over, but I'm just saying, like, crowd rise and reception, it's very iffy to judge anything in AEW by that.
I get you, because like we were talking about it in the chat, and I didn't really realize how many people were on the sides, because like during the last show, the people on the sides were like main people, and then they had the dark talent in the middle on hard camera. But if you watch Dark, she's over there too, when they had an actual crowd for the Double or Nothing tapings.
That's good.
All right. Yeah, all right. Well, that was AEW. Let's get into SmackDown then really quick. You start off with the Usos stuff. This stuff is going to be, I think, drug out until probably SummerSlam.
Yeah.
With the Usos and our tribal chief. But then we got more of the IC title scene with KO and Big E against Apollo and Sammy. I think this shuffle is going to happen again for another 2 months.
It is.
Yeah.
It's nonsense to me, because are we just supposed to forget that Aleister Black attacked Big E? We'll just ignore that. He just comes back and just nothing happened. I know he got released, but like storyline wise, if I'm watching this weekly, what's going on here?
Oh, you're supposed to forget. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Like, come on, man.
These are not the release talents you're looking for.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Eric, did you catch Carmella versus Liv?
I didn't. Was it good?
Yeah, so I think they're going to do the same thing that they're almost doing with Baron Corbin and Shinsuke. So they're just going to have back and forth between these two with wins and losses until they can do something at a pay-per-view. And I highly suggest they put these two on Hell in a Cell to give them some pay-per-view times, because you need to put like these two, and there's probably a few more I can't really think of right now, on your Hell in a Cell pay-per-view to make them worth rooting for on your main show each week.
Yeah. They're both really good, man. They're just kind of in a weird spot on the card right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they don't go that Shinsuke King Corbin thing, because that's just the back and forth booking. I just seen it so 1 week it was Corbin won, then Shinsuke, then Corbin, then Shinsuke, and now we're going to have the final face-off next week.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, man. I don't know if you've seen the part where Adam Pearce is announcing it for, what is it called? The Battle for the Crown. I'm just like, man, we could have get King of the Ring with all this. This is like when your mom says, we have it at home, don't worry about it.
Right.
Nonsense.
I don't care about that damn crown. Unless JR is telling me that the talent gets more paychecks, a bigger paycheck for it, then I don't care.
And then the way they described it was like Shinsuke is defending the crowd. It's not even his crowd to defend. It's not even a title. What are you talking about, man?
It's ridiculous.
It's a storyline to put Boogs over.
Yeah. My boy Pat McAfee loves that guy.
New drinking game. Every time Pat McAfee says, "Let's go!"
Gosh.
Oh, man, you might pass out at the end of that.
Right.
Roman's carrying the show. He's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
He destroyed Dominic Mysterio. That's gonna be a meme or a gif forever now. Nice camera angle. They did that well. They should have cut the Jericho fall like that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing. That was so perfect.
Man.
That's all you need to do. We know there's a pad there, but you just didn't show it.
Right.
Yeah, and it still looks very cool. Whoever the camera work of that was very well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, Dom's been getting his ass beat since joining the main roster. I mean, Steph,
Yeah.
Brock. Oh man.
Like if you're not
If
gonna
it's
go
take your
NXT,
kids to work day, stay home, kids.
Yeah. Too true.
Oh man.
Last thing, Ding Dong Hello with Seth Rollins,
Yes.
the Drip King. What do you guys think of that segment?
I just know that they're friends, and they're having a good time. It was comical.
Yeah.
I enjoyed parts of it, but I don't want to see too much of that.
Yeah, they had fun. They got paid to have fun on TV. I can't.
Yeah.
get it.
Exactly. Eric, your thoughts on this new Drip King gimmick?
Okay, so I've seen like a compilation of all his outfits. I hate every single one of them. I don't get. No, he's not my Drip King.
Not my Drip King.
Any man that
Shopping
wears
for-
loafers without socks just automatically disqualifies himself for me.
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
No. I was shopping for clothes for a wedding for next weekend, and I saw some Drip King-ish suits. I was almost tempted, but I don't want to be the only one in on the joke.
Yeah, I don't
Don't
work out.
watch SmackDown.
Oh man.
All right, that's our review, man. That's our weekend review. Did any of you guys catch anything from Impact's 20th pay-per-view this month? Last night.
Just the X Division stole the show again. Women had a good match. They did mention Britt Baker. There were a lot of references to her in the Deonna match. So hopefully they open that forbidden door for the women. That would be a hell of a match.
Oh yeah.
We talked about it before. The main event, just way too much going on. All we need is Moose, Omega. I'm sold. But the Bucks did screw him over, and Omega retained.
Yep.
Yep.
That he did.
Wasn't a big fan of that match. That's what you do when someone's leaving the company, so I think Moose is out. And it's just weird, if he does leave the company, he's most likely going to AEW, so
Yeah, it's
he's got to see his coworkers still.
Right.
Impact's getting kind of robbed here. Like, I mean, all right, Ethan Page jumped ship. Sammy Callahan got fired, so he might jump. Who knows? But I don't know, man. They're getting the short end of the stick by far.
And what was the point of that? You fire Sammy Callahan at the end, but then you still promote Kenny Omega versus Sammy Callahan at Slammiversary. Do they know what's going on in their own company?
I don't know, man. It's kind of a mess right now. I don't know what they're doing. AEW's not handling the ball the best either, in my opinion.
No.
Man.
It's basically the X Division and the women that keep me even like remotely checking highlights of Impact.
Seriously, man. Like, I wasn't the biggest. Like, I like Deonna, but I wasn't like her biggest fan. But she's really proven to be like a main event player.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a shout out, Eric Piercy Carter in the chats. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
And also shout out to TJ Montgomery 8K. Thank you for subscribing.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, we're on that road to 500. Appreciate everybody.
Too true.
That was all the wrestling I caught this week, but something did happen on NXT UK. Any of you guys watch that?
Oh, yeah. Didn't see the match, but I know what you're talking about.
Go ahead and tell the people what it was.
I gotta remember. The women's title changed hands.
Yes.
There
The
it is.
final boss, allegedly the final boss,
Oh,
Meiko Sakamura defeated Kaylee Ray for the NXT UK Women's Championship, man. All this copyright infringement. It's open season. All right, it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about Meiko. Congratulations, man. That's a hell of a lineage for that title.
Yeah,
It is, yeah. She deserves it.
I think Ray's heading to the main roster.
Yeah.
Would you be worried about her going to the main roster? No, like without a
Big
trip to
time.
NXT first? Because I feel like she
Vin-
might need to go there. I don't think they'll respect her enough on the main roster right away.
Vince doesn't like anyone with accents.
Yeah, like even what's her name? Rhea Ripley stopped at NXT for a little bit. Built herself up there. I think she might need to do that.
I feel like
I think
even
so,
NXT
too.
can't even save her, no matter what. Like,
Don't think so?
NXT isn't gonna. They didn't do anything for Alistair. Didn't do anything for any former NXT champions. It's not gonna. I don't think Vince cares about NXT.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
Triple H was getting ripped to shreds for a few of his comments on Twitter.
Let's go into that. Let's do some news and rumors. I really don't have anything except for the women's title thing, which we'll talk about. Do you guys have anything in news and rumors?
Yes. So I'm gonna jump ahead of you, Knock, because I know I have that Triple H picture somewhere, but if I don't, whoops.
You're good. You're good.
Air Percy Carter touched on it in the chat. That there are rumors that Samoa Joe might be coming back to NXT. There's talks. I don't know if it's as a commentator. I don't know if it's as a wrestler. But if Triple H can work that out somehow, if you were Joe, would you take that deal?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to go back to something like that, but I'm sure the money would be right at least.
Yeah. I mean, he was at the Performance Center. It depends how they let him go, because he wasn't too vocal about it.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. He had that one comment exchange with CM Punk, but that's about it.
Yep.
Yeah. I get that.
I would like to see him back with fans, but that's just me.
Yeah. Fans would put him over.
Yeah.
I seen once again, I'll shout out WrestleMania UK. He was on Twitter. He was saying after the end of the NXT title match, Samoa Joe confronts Karrion Kross.
Ooh.
What do you think about that?
That'd be cool, but he can't beat Cross.
No. If he does, Cross has to go to the main roster.
Yeah. I can agree with that. I just don't know. I don't know what Joe does on NXT for so long, though.
Just kicks people's asses and cuts promos.
Yeah. Be the Prince.
Should be doing on the main roster.
It honestly is. Also, bad news. So, with things going back to normal, of course, WWE has to get that Saudi money. So, it's been rumored, or at least reported, November is the month we're looking at for another Saudi Arabia show.
Okay.
Get injured now, folks.
Yeah.
Get injured now. I know it's big money, but that is just, it's a headache on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. I just. Somebody, who was it? Zemo, I think, said that they don't watch WWE for moral reasons, and I'm very close to that line. I just can't. I just don't get it.
Yeah, it's hard, man, sometimes.
Feels good skipping Raw.
It does.
Yeah, there's nothing hard about that. I've been skipping Raw for butts now. I'll catch the highlights.
Yeah, any other news or rumors?
This is not so much news and rumors. Might even tie into what Drew said. But Thunder Rosa Man and Millennium Pro Wrestling had a hell of a card on Saturday. They might have topped Against All Odds, in my opinion. They delivered real quick. They're having a championship contenders tournament. Vert Vixen defeated Ray Chanel. Alex Gracia defeated Shauna Reed. Jasmine Allure with Ava Wild defeated Gypsy Mac. I've been talking about her. I interacted with Robin Renegade. She was on Dark. She's been showing out. Her and her twin sister. I had no idea. I was surprised with that. They had a nice win in a tag team match. Holly Dead, I think she was on WoW Superhero. She had a match there where she beat Marty Bell and Kylan King.
Okay.
And then, of course, champion La Rosa Negra defeated Masha Slamovich. That's a hell of a name, by the way. So it was a really great card, man. And this, once again, it proves all this nonsense about women can't put on shows. Like, WoW Superhero has been a great show for wherever. One of the best shows I've ever been to. MPW with Thunder Rosa right now is killing it. So they've been doing the thing, man.
Yeah.
Right. They have. What was that comment then that Triple H had on the conference call?
So he had two. I forget the one he said about NXT, but the one he said about the women was pretty much, we already did one. There's no need to do another women's all pay-per-view, and the best women are in WWE. And if they're not there, they want to be here.
Right. He also threw it, like, this is what makes me think Triple H is a little bit on the wrong side. He threw in, if we have an all-women's pay-per-view, then can we have an all-men's pay-per-view, sort of? And, like, just brought that topic up.
He said that?
Yeah, he was like, if we have an all-men's pay-per-view, then it's an issue. So is it really equality? And it's like, come on, Triple H, you're better than that. Like, don't go that route.
I would have liked to think it's better than that.
Yeah.
And he's getting way too corporate now. I mean, he was before, but I mean, all he needed to do was one simple comment and just saying, like, we wish him the best of luck. We love women's wrestling. Just look at our roster and our shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a weird one because, like, this was, usually he gives, like, a corporate answer, but this one, like, this was personal. Like, he kind of went in.
Yeah. I want him to be getting bombarded with like questions about, hey, when's the next women's thing? Like, I think because the way people see him is like, you know, the main roster is like, they have their issues, but NXT is better. So like, I think people have been asking him to do an all women's pay-per-view for NXT. That's probably why he's like, you know, responding that way, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. He must have forgot about Saudi Arabia. That was an all men's pay-per-view like twice. So
that's for sure. That's for damn sure.
All right, let's move away from the nonsense. Let's have some fun. Eric, you have a trivia game for us.
That I do. So this is In Your House pre-show. So of course I've got some In Your House questions. I'm gonna go ahead, switch it over. Question number 1: Who main evented the first In Your House event? A. Diesel versus Psycho Sid for the WWF title. B. Shawn Michaels versus Jeff Jarrett for the IC title. C. Diesel and Shawn Michaels versus Yokozuna and the British Bulldog for the WWF. Sorry, for every WWF title. Or D. Diesel versus British Bulldog.
Man, A.
I was going to guess A2, but let me go with B.
Answer was A. Diesel versus Psycho Sid for the
I know I should have stuck with that.
And
try to be different.
They did it twice. They did the first one and the second one.
Nice.
All right. Question number 2. This In Your House was the first WWF pay-per-view to use the scratch logo for promotional work, the one that we associate with the Attitude Era. Was it A. Revenge of the Taker, B. Bad Blood, C. Final Four, or D. Canadian Stampede?
I'm gonna go with Bad Blood.
Same.
That is correct.
Nice.
The first time that scratch logo was ever used for promotional work for WWF pay-per-view. Question number 3. This In Your House was the first WWF pay-per-view. Actually, no, that is the same one.
Oh, man.
Here we go. This In Your House was the final In Your House until 2020's NXT Takeover In Your House. A. Over the Edge. B. Fully Loaded. C. Breakdown. Or D. St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
I'll say A. I don't remember St. Valentine's Day Massacre having that logo in there, and that's the one where Big Show came in.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go with Fully Loaded.
Correct answer was St. Valentine's Day Massacre. D.
Oh, man.
All right. Next question. Which In Your House was named for a wrestler's finishing move? A. Rock Bottom, B. Sharpshooter, C. Tombstone, or D. A Whole New Pedigree?
D.
Let's go Rock Bottom.
And Knock gets it. Rock Bottom.
Ooh.
A whole new, that was A Whole New Pedigree is just the one that I made up. I was like, I want to put pedigree in there, but I didn't know how to make it sound convincing.
Yeah.
And tomorrow in news, Triple H will be filing for a Whole New Pedigree trademark.
This next one, Zach pretty much gave it away ahead of time. Which In Your House did Paul White debut at?
Oh, man.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre. So, you know what? Double
That's a
points
point for both of us, right?
Cheating off my paper.
But we got one more. Also, what's up, Black Gallic? Thank you for joining.
Yo.
Which In Your House had the first Inferno match and the first evening gown match? A. Fully Loaded, B. Judgment Day, C. Valentine's Day Massacre, or D. Unforgiven?
Judgment Day.
I mean, Valentine's Day Massacre sounds like it would fit those two matches, but I might go Judgment Day as well.
The answer was Unforgiven. Oh, wait, actually, hang on. I got one more here. I just realized.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and switch that over.
I can redeem myself.
Damn. I'm sorry. that was a screenshot of Zach winning by 1 last episode on NBA Jam. I'm gonna take that down.
Oh
Let's
wow.
relive it.
Okay.
Let's relive
Great. Everyone's coming for the final boss this week.
That's all I got. With that, Zach got the most points. Let us know in the comments how you did.
By 1, of course. By fucking 1.
Nice.
All right, let's move on. It is NXT Takeover in your house tonight in 30 minutes. We will have you out of here on time, everyone. Don't worry. Let's go over the card. We're going to do predictions. I thought I heard you say, Eric, that you were doing the title for this. I could have been wrong.
I thought he said that too, actually.
Oh, did I? Oh, man. It's pretty laggy. Like, Air Percy Carter said in chat, it's very laggy right now. I don't think you guys heard me correctly.
Okay, let's go down our predictions anyways. Let's go to the first match. Mercedes Martinez versus Xia Li.
Be honest,
And let us
man,
know in the chats who you got to.
normally I would have said Mercedes Martinez to get her a win, because I don't think she's won on TakeOver. I'm going to go Xia Li. I think she has to win this match.
Yeah, Xia Li. I still I'm not a fan still, but they want to promote her for the Chinese audience, so Xia Li.
Yeah.
I will say neither one will win because Tian Shaw will open up the Mortal Kombat portal. They will get transported to the tournament, and the winner of that match will be the muscle for Eva Marie.
Oh, gosh.
Next
Tian
match
Shaw.
up here. Next match up here. Ladder match for the the $1 million belt. Cameron Grimes versus L.A. Knight.
Oh man!
I don't know if you guys saw the build for this, but they both were trying to promote themselves to Ted DiBiase. So Cameron Grimes was in his $1 billion home with like a few ladies and a cigar that he did not like, and LA Knight would do the same thing. It was hilarious. I think LA Knight wins though, because I think Cameron Grimes would become he'll get a bit get more over by losing this man, like his reaction and whatnot.
I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna say Cameron Grimes wins. I think the joke has to, the punchline has to be him holding the $1 million championship.
Yeah.
Okay. I say neither men will win because out of nowhere, in the Capitol Wrestling Civic Center YMCA, Virgil will appear, climb that ladder himself, take the belt and run. That is going to be the end of that match. Let's go to the next one here. Winner take all. Bronson Reed versus MSK, or excuse me, Bronson Reed and MSK versus Legado del Fantasma. Winner takes all the belts.
I know it might be too early for Bronson to lose, but Santos has won me over, man. Besides getting squashed by Bronson Reed, I don't know if you guys saw that. They kept playing that clip over and over, but it's hilarious. Great sell. I'm going Legado del Fantasma on this. I'm taking a risk here, but they're going to bring home the gold.
Okay.
Damn, that would be really cool to see them all change hands, but I'm going to go with Bronson. I'm going to go with the faces because I think it is too soon to change the title.
Okay. I don't think there's going to be a winner here because I think Vince is going to discover where the Capitol Civic Entertainment Center is, and he is going to start the NXT releases and release everyone except for Santos, who will put on the main roster and Barry with the mask and gimmick.
Very nice.
That's good. Next up, for the Women's NXT Championship, Raquel Gonzalez versus Ember Moon. Who do you have?
Oh, this one's a little tough because I think Raquel is the easy one. But damn, if Dakota turns on her, it might be Ember. But I'm going Raquel.
I'm going. This is the first one we'll agree on because I think they have to do Raquel versus Dakota for the championship at some point.
They have to.
Yeah. All right, you both got that one. This is going to be a weird one because they're going to do the package, the video package, which right now we are doing the pre-show because all they're showing is the video packages that they're going to show you in the pay-per-view anyways. So that's why you're here watching with us. We love that. They're going to show the package, and then they're going to show the Capitol Civic living room, and it's just going to be empty and no one's coming out because Mickie James got a hold of these women and has them for Empower in August. Let's go to the men's main event. The men's main event: Karrion Kross, Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, and Pete Dunne. Who do you have?
Ooh. I like the idea of Karrion Kross retaining all these guys, even though this would be a good way for him to lose and still be protected. I'm gonna take a shot out here, man. I think Karrion Kross will win, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot and predict Pete Dunne to finally get the belt.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Cross wins, and I wouldn't mind if this is a goodbye for all the other 4 men. If this is their way to go to the main roster, just crown Cross as the legit champion. And you know what? These predictions have been so interesting. I'm willing to put the title on the line for this. The Infinity Champion can't lose.
He's feeling
this one.
confident. Feeling real froggy
Look
right
at the
now.
new champ while you can, baby.
Real quick, shout out to SCW in the chat. Thanks for joining us, man. Great channel over there. He hopes we're well. His pick is LA Knight. He agrees with the final boss. Thank you, SCW.
Right.
And he's laughing at something. Must be Zach, the main man.
It's probably your guys' picks because they're fucking ridiculous. For this match, am picking Lights Go Out, right? Middle of the match, hell of a match, right? Barn burner of a match. Lights go out. Lights go back on. All the men are around the ringside, laid out. Lights go out again. Lights go on, and Aleister Black is back. But the caveat is he's got those glasses with the big mustache and the nose, like my size nose, to like hide the fact that he's back, so Vince doesn't know he's back. So that's how it's going to go out. That is how NXT Takeover in your house is going down. Eric, say goodbye to your belt. Shine it up nice and bright. FedEx overnight that bitch to me because I'm wearing it to the poolside tomorrow, baby.
Oh, man.
Let us know your picks in the chats. The show starts soon. We're going to do one more trivia really quick here, and then we're going to talk about Mickie James and the Women in Wrestling pay-per-view that she is putting on with NWA. All right. Question number 1. At which takeover did Finn Balor's Demon King gimmick debut? NXT Takeover 2 Brooklyn, NXT Takeover Brooklyn, NXT R Evolution, NXT Takeover War Games.
I think it was the Brooklyn one. I'm trying to think it was...
Before you said that, I was thinking our Evolution. I think it's against Tyler Breeze, so I'm going to say that one.
Oh, shit.
It was Brooklyn.
Damn.
Nice. Was that the... Yeah, okay.
Which of these NXT superstars have won a title or tournament in NXT? Alexa Bliss, The Mighty, TM61, American Alpha, Gable and Jordan, or Lars Sullivan?
Well, I forgot about TM61, man. They're pretty good. So it's who won
Damn, that's a tough one.
a title?
Yes, who won a title or tournament out of these people?
Well, American Alpha won a title.
Oh, okay. It's a good thing you said that because I was focused on tournament. He's right. Yeah, American Alpha.
Oh, man. I just helped this man
I was about
out.
to say TM61
yeah,
won tournament, but thank you.
Oh,
Doc.
man. Quick shout out to Juggernaut, man. Another wrestling YouTube channel. He says, "What's up, guys? Hope you enjoy the show too, man." And he picked NXT Takeover
right.
Brooklyn, so he's right on that one.
Yep.
Good job, Juggernaut. All right, number 3. How many NXT champions have there been in history? This might be dated. This is a What Culture one. We can probably skip this one. Yeah, we'll just skip that one.
I'm curious though.
So this is, I'm not going to list anybody. Who was the first NXT champion?
Seth Rollins.
Seth Drippin' Rollins.
Oh God.
My boy Air Percy, he agrees.
Which faction did Roderick Strong team with at NXT Takeover War Games? Was it Sanity, Authors of Pain,
Authors
the
of
Undisputed Era, or neither?
Authors of Pain. He had that vest.
That was easy quick, yeah. Which of these debuting superstars did not debut at a takeover at ringside? Was it Bobby Roode, Adam Cole, EC3, or Drew McIntyre?
Adam Cole Bebe, because he made his appearance later on, super kicking the fuck out of Drew McIntyre.
What he said.
Laid it out. Yeah. Which main roster talent moved down to NXT to team up with Kalisto in 2014?
Sin Cara.
That is it.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
This is an easy one too. Who is Bayley's inspiration behind her attire for her match at Takeover Brooklyn?
The Candyman.
Oh, actually, this isn't that super. Let me name off the things here. Iron Man, Macho Man, Ric Flair, Trish Stratus.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna guess Macho Man. I don't remember.
It was Iron Man. I guess Macho on this quiz too and got it wrong.
What? I'm just thinking something different entirely with her.
It is woke culture, so who knows? It's about the same as Wikipedia. All right, 10. Which two NXT superstars generated WWE's first 5-star match since Money in the Bank 2011? Was it Tommaso
Andrade
Ciampa?
And Johnny.
Yes, sir.
You guys are good. You guys are good. That is it for the quiz.
Very
Nice quiz. I think the final boss might have edged Infinity Champ on that one, but who's counting?
I think at least a tie.
All right, let's talk about it. Some of those were doolies. So on Power, Mickie James appeared and she came on there with Billy Corgan to announce an all-female pay-per-view. In Power, it is going to be August 28th, the day before. I forgot the name of their next pay-per-view on August 29th. She stated that she is not wrestling, so she can run it. She is calling in favors and friends. She mentioned Victoria specifically. She also mentioned, I think this is just in an interview where she said this next stuff here. She mentioned how Deonna Purrazzo is really doing it in Impact, Britt Baker on AEW, and Maria Kanellis in ROH with her women's tournament. And we'll talk about what we think we can expect from this. That's the fun stuff. You guys have any specific thoughts on this? What were your reactions when you first heard the news?
I was very excited, man. Like, again, me and Eric have been to a few WoW superhero shows, and women can put on an all women's pay-per-view or show and kill it. And I think Mickie James, she's inspired, she's passionate about this, and she's one of the best in the business, so she's gonna know what she's gonna do. This is gonna be a hell of a show. I can't wait. My hope is, if we're ever gonna get Deonna versus Britt, why not do it on a neutral ground here in NWA on a pay-per-view like this? That'd be so amazing. I think Gail Kim could be a special appearance. She's still in the wrestling industry, still works with Impact. She doesn't wrestle, but I think she's behind the scenes. It'd be great to have her have a mind like that there, and at least be there.
Mm-hmm.
I also was on Twitter. Been on Twitter, man. I've been working at the social media account. I interacted with Mickie James. You know, she was saying who should we get, and from SoCal out here, Heather Monroe, one of the Bombays of Jake Atlas.
Yeah.
Heather, it's me on Twitter. Said if she's available, hey, she might steal the show. They both had an interaction there, so maybe we might see her. You know, I'm not saying I set that up or anything, but I'm just saying, you know, hopefully we see Heather Monroe.
What are you going to gloss yourself as if you did set that up?
Oh, man. You don't want to hear from me after that.
He's going to put in, like, for producer credits on the
I'm
paper.
going to send my manager application in and whatnot.
Oh, man.
What were your thoughts about this?
I'm very happy for Mickie. She didn't take this release sitting down. She didn't just whine and complain. She made moves already. I'm glad that she knows her value and she knows what she can bring to wrestling. So I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. Know your value.
Yep. Yeah, this is a perfect example of that. She knows her value, she knows her resume, she knows what she can do. She had all this set up beforehand with WWE, handed them gold, and they just shot it down. It's a good thing that her and Billy Corgan are friends, and they just fast-tracked this. This wasn't going to be something to hear from now. So I'm going to list off a few people that I think can go there. The Iconics, Awesome Kong, I think more so in just an appearance kind of thing. Chelsea Green and ODB. Those are ones that I think will show up for sure. Yeah.
I think Chelsea would be a huge get. Because, I mean, you might forget nowadays, since she's been in NXT, that she can really go. Out of, the best friend trio, Chelsea Green, Britt Baker, and Deonna, she was, the best at the one time. So I would like to see her, rise again to that occasion.
Is she still, is she not injured? Does she...
I don't think she is. I think she's good to go.
She got fired? Okay. That's good. If she's good to go, then I hope she's there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let us know in the comments, too, if there's any women out there that you think will show up or anyone that you hope shows up in Empower on the 28th of August. Any other things you think will happen? I think we might see some of the women in the ROH tournament that comes up here pretty soon.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like Trish Adora and...
Yeah.
They've been making their rounds. Trish Adora, Queen, she's been making her rounds. Maybe we can see her. Maybe the Renegade Sisters. I'm telling you, they're making the rounds, man. They're really good.
Yeah.
Would you guys do any... you can go ahead.
Real quick, I think one quick thing would be cool. Like people have been posting about like Rosemary and like Abaddon, Su Young, people like that. See like some type of monsters ball type match with the monsters of the women's wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
Would you? So there's my next question. Was there anything like that you would book? Any kind of specific ladder match, battle royale kind of match, or anything off the top of your head that you really want to see on Empower on the 28th? And just while you're thinking, I just want to really point out, if you're part of this wrestling community, please, 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 by all means, start posting about this now. Start hashtagging it, start tweeting about it, do everything you can to promote this. Their last pay-per-view had about 500 buys.
I think they will top that for sure.
Yeah. I do too, but I mean, I just want this to be an exclamation
blow up.
point. So I think we can all,
Yeah,
exactly.
I hope they break records. Real quick to answer your question, I think that that like Monsters Ball type match, I'd love to see. That'd be what I want to see. A special return if you can get a match with Gail Kim. A big surprise would be Tessa Blanchard if she shows up. And then the dream match I want to see is, hey, do it here, man. Do Deonna Purrazzo and Britt Baker. Even if you do like a rematch on AEW or Impact, I think start it off here. Let them, main event or carry the show a bit. That'd be kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
Is Deanna's the current Knockouts champion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I can't remember what the pay-per-view was, but it was John Cena versus Booker T versus Lashley.
Ooh, you talking about the triple threat? That's is that No Way Out or Unforgiven? It's Unforgiven.
Okay. Yeah, and they had the fans vote to say like whose title was on the line. And in the end, it was Booker, and Booker still won. Like nothing really changed. It was like the illusion of choice. I would want that with AEW Women's Champion versus NWA's versus Deonna. So Deonna versus
That'd be nice,
versus Camille, and you can have fans vote which championship's on the line. Whoever gets voted wins the match. But I think that'd be pretty cool.
That's a way better idea than, because if you put Camille in there, you vote to have her title on the line. If you come out victorious, win that. That'll still give us a taste of Deonna versus Britt, but still save it for a bigger match later down the line, and you still make Camille look strong. I think that's genius booking.
Yeah,
that is really good booking.
But
I also think. Do you guys think that other people are under Legends contracts like Trish or Lita?
So I heard people talking about maybe Lita coming in here. I don't know the details about that, but imagine fucking Lita. She's another one who people forget was very held back in WWE, despite all her success and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I just heard myself. Man.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant. That is not. Shit. That is not what I meant.
We're not getting monetized this episode.
Oh man,
that would be cool if they can get some legends. that would be cool.
Yeah.
Edge over here.
Yeah. She threw me off now. All right, we got to get everyone out of here.
Sorry, guys.
The pay-per-view's starting up pretty soon here. We got about 14 minutes until Takeover starts up. Let us know your thoughts about what you can expect on the pay-per-view tonight. We are excited for it. Let's get into promo school.
Let's go.
All right, promo school is always a fun time. We try to keep these two independent wrestlers in training sharp. With COVID and everything, getting in the ring and learning wasn't really happening. So we tried to do as much as we can here on the show because these two are going to blow up as the world's best tag team on NXT UK. So today we're going to just do verbs and nouns. So you're going to cut a promo using just one thing, except for your final line, which you can say anything you want. So you are going to face anyone you want. Again, you don't say anything until your final line at In Your House tonight. And one of you can only say nouns and one of you can only say verbs. So any preference?
I'll
You got it, bro.
Take verbs.
Okay. Knock, you got nouns. Let me know whenever either one of you is ready. I'll let you guys know when this would actually super work in a promo. But yeah, around 30 seconds, just use verbs or nouns, except for your last line. You can say whatever, whoever, whatever, but in your house, you are facing someone who's set.
I'll give it a try.
Okay.
Okay. So this is going to be on, let's just say, Adam Cole.
Okay.
Walking, running, fighting, grappling, slamming, beating, punching, kicking, throwing, laughing, pinning, celebrating, beating. That's the order of events for you, Cole. That's what's going to happen tonight.
That's it. Exactly what I was looking for. Knock, you ready to go?
Yeah. Dad, mom, brother. Book television. Book television. Mama. Mama. Closet lamp. Laptop. School. School, school, school. Mama.
Get your final line, too.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Nouns was the hard one. I gave
So
you.
this really works if you do like a. Nouns is actually the easier one.
Really?
So the thing about this, like, think about like a hardcore match, trash can,
Oh, yeah,
baseball
yeah.
bat, kendo stick. These are all things I'm going to beat you with tonight in your house.
I didn't even go that route. That was a good idea.
So I was
That's
thinking
smart.
in your house for nouns, it would have been like refrigerator, cake sheet, lamp, all things I'm going to beat your ass with in your house tonight.
Huh. Should have went that route.
That's why he's a teacher.
It is.
So I get paid shit. You're right. All right. Anything else you guys want to cover in the week here? We got a little bit of time here before In Your House starts. We got about 8 minutes. We'll get everyone out of here on time to start the pay-per-view. Thank you all for watching and joining in with us too. We appreciate that. Please hit subscribe if you can. Help us get to 500. We'd really appreciate that.
Yes. So close, man. So close.
Very close. Is next week the week we won't have you, Zach?
Next week, I will not be here.
Well, in the comments, give us some ideas what Knock and I should do next week. We're me and Man
Yeah.
Down.
We're man down. Should we get a special guest? Should we just solo or two-man it? What should we do?
Yeah.
Next week is Hell in a Cell as well.
That is true.
I'm going to skip that pay-per-view too. I'm excited for Ray and the Tribal Chief in a Hell in a Cell, but that should have gone to Sammy and Seth.
Oh man.
I'd take that.
Any thoughts on Hell in a Cell? Or
I still don't know what the full card is.
they don't either.
Like,
No.
oh man. I don't know. So I can't really have any much thoughts. Like Roman and Ray, that's gonna be a great match. And that's their first match. I don't know anyone who had their first match in the Hell in a Cell. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Dom's gonna get involved for sure. I just don't know how.
Yeah. So Rhea and Charlotte aren't getting the cell. That's just not going to happen. Most likely.
If
it's
someone
not,
wants
but-
to watch Raw this Monday, they might announce it then.
Because they're putting Bobby and Drew in there. So if they're putting two cells of the world titles, I don't think they'll do a third one.
Yeah, I think that's
Right.
I would have put one of the women in there though.
Oh, Rhea and Charlotte for sure.
yeah,
Yeah. They would have killed that. That fits Rhea's character to a T.
it does.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
it's tough because like you both said at some point, this is supposed to be Bobby and Drew's last confrontation, so the cell
Yeah.
works,
Yep.
but Rhea and Charlotte.
Their last confrontation should have been last pay-per-view, but you know what?
Right.
Do you think they dropped the ball in the women's champion so far? But well, I think Bianca was in a nice position with Bayley, and they've been doing pretty good stuff. But I feel like Rhea is kind of getting lost in the mix. And she's the champ.
We've just had a year where they did nothing with Asuka, so I can't.
That is
I
true.
have nothing to like judge it. Like, there's no baseline for me to say that this is bad.
That is true.
Right.
I want to see when. Obviously, I believe Rhea's gonna win, but whenever she gets out of the storyline with Charlotte and she moves on to someone else, I want to see how much care they put into that storyline. Now that Charlotte, and not a four horsewoman, is not there.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, it's just tough. They're going to do a whole bunch of call-ups, I know for sure, because their women's division on both shows is pretty low.
Very.
Yeah. Very.
But that's what surprised the CEO on NXT because I thought she was going to be called up for sure.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was kind
We
of
might save it for
disappointed.
the draft for fans though.
But now she's feuding with Candice again. You know, that's a story that's been going on for years with them two. Do you think she'll go
Yeah.
after the tag belts?
I don't know.
Who would you tag her with?
I think you'd put her with Saray. You know, help her like get her into the mix. You know, help her get
yeah.
back over here. But I don't know if it's too easy for or too early for Saray to get a title. But she's good, man. She's solid.
That she is.
She can do her suplex into a EO moonsault.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, a lot of question marks coming into the next few weeks between when fans actually arrive and when they have their big WrestleMania style SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So we'll see. A lot of stuff. We're going to be 3 to 4 more weeks easily of just Raw coasting, and it is what it is. But that is our show. We got you out of here in time for NXT Takeover in your house. Leave thoughts here on what you think is going to happen, what you thought of the show too afterwards, because we'll go back and read this. What do we got coming up on the channel? We got E3 coming up tomorrow and Tuesday. So if you want more E3 coverage, we got you. Anything else we got coming up, guys?
Yeah, a ton of E3 coverage. I don't think we're doing any more conferences. I think we're done, right? But we'll do like our best of show awards, a special edition of Pop Talk. That'll close out. I got a Roman Reigns video. I'm gonna put that out there sometime. We got the tier list, so a good amount of stuff will be on the content on the channel this week.
Yep. We got another Is It Worth It coming out hopefully this week, and we might do something after In Your House. We don't know yet.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone. Again, please leave comments. Please subscribe. Hit that like button. Please help us grow. We really want to get to 500 as quick as we can because we love doing this for you guys. And with your help, we can grow and do even more cool stuff. So keep it coming.
Too true.
Yes.
And don't forget to check out that westcoastpopcast.com. Hit us up on all our podcast sites. You can find us on anchor.fm. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, I apologize if the beginning is kind of choppy, but still love you.
Yes, definitely promote those other sites we are on.
All right, Zach. Before you're gone for a week, where can they find us?
They can find us in your house. So stock the fridge, buy 2-ply. We're coming over and we're spending the night. Have a great week, everyone. Be excellent to each other and just enjoy NXT Takeover in your house.
Peace.